Hi, it's Miss Doane here. I thought we'd look at finding different notes on different strings than what we are expecting. For instance, if you are on the low A string, can we find a D note that's not the D string? Here's our D string. But what if we wanted a low D sound on that low A string? Where will we find the D? Let's play the D string and the A string, and I'll just keep moving my finger up a fret and we'll stop when it sounds the same. Let's see if we can find a D note on the A string. Here we go. So I'm picking the two strings together like this. Like a little mini brush strum. Okay, here we go. Okay, now first finger. It's not the same yet. Do you hear? Getting closer, I think. There. So what fret is that? That's our 5th fret on the A string. It's the same as our D string, and it's a little different quality of sound because this is an open string and this is fingered. And even though it's the same sound, if we sang it la, but it's got a different quality of timbre because open strings vibrate differently than a string with a finger on. So that's just an interesting sound. What if we wanted to find where there's an F sharp on our... There's an F sharp. Let's find the F sharp on the D string to go with it. We're going to do the same thing. Play these two strings together and we'll crawl up with our frets on the D string till we find that note that's the same. Here we go. Is that the same? Not yet. Getting closer, isn't it? There it is. F sharp, 4th finger, D string, F sharp open. That's a pretty sound. Sometimes you want to have two of them together. Sometimes you want to have an F sharp and there's something already going on your F sharp string, and now you can add this one here. Let's find where we would find B on our F sharp string. Let's do the same thing. Picking these two strings together. Ready? Here we go. That's kind of pretty. Suspenseful. One more. There we go. Now that's on the 5th fret of our F sharp string. That is a B. Now let's do something different. Let's find out where there's a B on our D string. So we're going to pick our D string with our thumb, and you're going to pick your B string with your finger. So I call this the crab pick because you're kind of doing this. Trying to make that look good in the camera. So we're doing these two strings like that. Okay, so now we're going to keep sliding on the D string till we match that high B note. I wonder how far we'll have to go. I think I'll just slide because I ran out of fingers. Let's keep going. It sounds like it's getting closer. What do you think? There. Where is that? Let's look. Wow, that is the 9th fret on our D string. The same as the B string, and that 9th fret should be just before your 3rd fret dot, which is the 10th fret. So if you haven't explored up at the top of the frets, these dots are to be a little robot for us, and it's kind of fun to find out where these notes are. Let's do one more. Let's find out where this B is on our low A string. Let's try that. So same thing, crab pick. This thumb's going to pick your A string, and this is going to pick your B string. Okay, here we go. This might be a longer journey. The notes sound like they're really far apart, don't they? But the bottom note's catching up. It's getting closer. It's getting higher. Let's see what happens. Wow. Wow, that's a high space. That is on the 14th fret on my A string. You might not have 14 frets on your A string. You might only have 12. So you might have to press down a little harder, but that's where that B is. Now that was kind of a musical scientific experiment, but you might be having a song, you might want a note on one string, a note on the other. You might be playing Yellowbird, and if you want to have the harmony underneath, you could do it on your D and F sharp, because those other notes are there. And I'm not teaching that right now, but that's a little idea of what you might use it for, not just having some musical experiment fun, which is also really fun.